You can follow along on our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders. We're live on YouTube and Facebook with the live chart in front of us, as well as the tarot reading. And so you could see we had price level met in the pre-market. We started a rally, revisited a support level, and then we move higher. This is the what do you want to call it? This is the revisiting of the support. Matter of fact, right here, we had kind of like a drop. We should see a pop higher now that we're in the noontime. The gain card followed by some rotation along support, and then around like 2 to 3, we probably have a trough of some kind. But there's also going to be a move higher, turning resistance into support. And the opportunity, as outlined on the one-day reading, the opportunity to position on both sides of the market is roughly, it's coming up, it's roughly like the 1 to 3 o'clock hour. There's 2 parts to it. So, but yeah, follow along on the YouTube channel. You see what I'm talking about. Basically, we have bullish cards the rest of the day. It's a little tricky at the end of the day, though, because we've got these 2 daily low correlators. So that's why I'm thinking there's likely a trough here, or some volatility. But these last 4 cards in the timeline are all bullish, or I should say last 5. And then the close card is a decline card. But that's a lot of bullish movement, sideways fluctuation. And then right around the close, there's a trade opportunity as well. When we look at the 1 month, so we're on the 7th range bound, right? We revisited a crest on the 6th, range bound on the 7th. We should revisit a crest on the 8th, failed attempt to break through resistance. And that's when I likely am going to be going short. Some tricky stuff on the 9th and 10th. So just look out for that, guys, on the S&P 500. But we're pretty much range bound today. Revisit a crest, an important crest on the 8th, roughly maybe the morning of the 9th. But there's a failed attempt to break through resistance. People are going to expect us to be breaking through resistance and going higher, but we fail, we turn around, and we go and we decline there. All of this stuff, guys, if you're interested in this sort of stuff, it's all on our YouTube channel, and we have all of the June dailies predicted by the hour. There's a post for each trading day, predicted by the hour, and July will be going up relatively soon. The system of timing that we developed, well, I should say that I developed over the last 22 years, really, you can use it to time anything. Like I could pick a day like 10 years out and just predict it by the hour, and it'll come out 100% accurate, not a doubt in my mind. And so, you know, I mean, we have roughly a 98% average accuracy, and we've been doing, I mean, there's like 1,000, maybe more than 1,000 posts. I mean, I've done multiple thousands of these S&P 500 readings. I've been doing it for 22 years. But online, we have like at least 1,000 posted, and it's a 98% average accuracy. Each of these posts is predicting by the hour. So what happens on an hourly basis for the trading day. So I highly recommend checking it out. It's Tarot for Traders on YouTube. You can also check out our website, tarotfortraders.com. These are both spelled with the F-O-R, not the number 4, for people on TikTok. For whatever reason, they don't let us say Tarot F-O-R traders on TikTok. It's a curse word, so we have to put the number 4. Yeah, see, so we have high correlator here. So off of support, fast, sudden move higher, right? Then we have high correlator. This was about, what time was this? Like 10:45ish, 10:45ish, 10:50ish. So right on the money there for the 10 to 11 o'clock hour, there being a high there. And then we decline from there, revisiting the support. So that's what we're revisiting, is the support there. But relatively soon, we should see this turnaround, a notable turnaround where we move higher. It'll be a prominent move to the upside. Prominent, like this is a prominent move higher. It'll be a prominent move higher relatively shortly on the one-day chart. And then that's gonna turn into a sideways rotation along. Looks like move higher, return a little bit, have a crest, like I said, a trough around 2 to 3, and then we're going to move higher and turn resistance into support, and there's a trade opportunity in there. That's likely where I'll cash out of the calls that I purchased, like at the low yesterday. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much. I just wanted to pop on. They're still doing construction in my place, like right above us in the roof, and they stopped for a little bit, so I figured I'd pop on that way in case I can't get on at 3 o'clock because of jackhammering or something. And it would make sense to see jackhammering again because it stopped on the other end of retrograde, so it would make sense that we would revisit it. So in any case, the plan is to be back on around 3 o'clock as things progress. If things go like sideways and they don't seem to go along with the reading, occasionally it happens. If that does, I try to pop on as it does. But in any case, guys, I'll do my best to be on at 3 o'clock. Appreciate you watching. Hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, my friends, when you make money from this reading, pay it forward. I'll see you on the next one.